Hi, I'm Lucy from Sew Essential, and today I'm sharing the latest patterns from the McCalls Patterns Company, plus some gorgeous fabrics you can sew them up in. Let's get started. And before we get into the main video, I just wanted to make a quick announcement that we are hosting an exciting baby lock demonstration day at our East Midlands showroom on Thursday the 10th of April 2025 between 10 AM and 3 PM. I'll be there with one of my lovely colleagues from Baby Lock and some of the team. We'll be demonstrating the Baby Lock machines, the accessories. You'll be able to see what all the fuss is about and see that magic in action. So if you've ever dreamt of owning a Baby Lock machine, do come along, join in the fun, and I'm going to pop a link below where you can find full details of the event, and also just drop us an email to register your interest. Hope to see you there. So this is the Spring 2025 release from the McCalls Pattern Company, and there are certainly some gorgeous, fresh new designs here. I'm really excited about a lot of the patterns in this release. As always, wish I had more time to make them all, but that's where you guys come in. Tell me in the comments what you're making, what your plans are. I do love to hear from you. So the first one I want to share is McCalls 8553, a really cute, adorable dress that I could see myself wearing day in, day out during those warmer months. It's got a shirt dress style for the bodice, but rather than being buttoned down, it's a zip to join it at the front. You've got optional patch pockets, a collar, and then you've got cute short sleeves or long sleeves with a little puff and a bit of gather at the sleeve head, which I always think makes inserting those sleeves easier as well. If you've got some gathers at the sleeve head, you haven't got to worry about tucks and things, so that's always nice. And then the sleeve is gathered into a deep cuff on the short sleeve version. And then it's got a lovely gathered skirt, and you can make a sort of midi slash maxi length, I'd say midi length version, or you can make the short version. And I just think it's a super wearable everyday dress that would feel very casual, very relaxed, but really comfortable as well. I just love wearing dresses, especially in the spring and the summer when it is warmer, because it's just easy. You don't have to think about what you're going to wear with them other than maybe a jacket, but you know, it's just one thing out of the wardrobe that you can grab and put on, and I always just feel so comfortable and relaxed in a dress in those months as well. So it runs up to a size 24, which is a 46 waist, 46 bust, 39 waist, and we haven't got a hip size on this one, but the size below the 22 is a 48 hip, so I'm guessing you're probably looking at a 50 hip on this pattern for the size 24, but I will try and find that out for you. Or if you've got any questions and you want to buy any of these patterns, you're not sure about any of the information, please do email us. We're always very happy to help, and you'll find links to all of these patterns and the fabrics below as well, so that you can purchase them on our website. But we are here to support you if you need us, so any questions, if you're struggling to choose a pattern or fabric and you need a little bit of help with that, don't hesitate to shout. But the fabric I chose for this dress, I just thought a classic denim version would just stand the test of time. You would wear it for years to come. It would go with everything. It'd be easy to pair with different shoes and jackets and things. And we've got this gorgeous sort of chambray weight denim that I made a dress in. I made a shirt dress in this quite a few years ago now, in a very similar fabric to this, and I've worn it so much because it is just so versatile and easy to wear. So that's my choice for that one. So links below to purchase the fabrics and the patterns on our website. And I'm also going to pop a link below to our newsletter as well. If you haven't already signed up to our newsletter, follow the link below and do it, because every week we send you ideas, inspiration, tutorials and tips straight to your inbox, so even more sewing goodness there for you. The next pattern I want to share is McCalls 8557. So the bow trend is still here, it's still here to stay. It started with Ganni, I think was one of the first brands to do it. And then everybody followed suit, but this idea of having a blouse that fastens at the front with cute little bows, just little ties, very, very cute, very wearable, very on trend. And this pattern, again, has got quite a few views, quite a few options. So you've got a sort of crew neck option with a puff sleeve, again, gathers at the sleeve head, nice and easy to sew. Looks like it's finished with elastic at the hem. And then it's also got another key trend which has been around in the last couple of seasons. It's got a slight peplum on it, so unlike the peplums of the sort of like 2000s where they were sort of very fitted and very obvious, these peplums are sort of like the bodice is more loose fitting and then there's just a gathered section attached to the bottom of it, so it's a very sort of more boho feel to it than those sort of very structured peplums that we've seen in the past. And then you've got a sleeveless version as well. You've also got a short sleeve version that's just got a standard hem and a shirt collar on it. And then you've also got a long sleeve version with a shirt collar on it as well. So lots of things to have a play around with there. This one runs up to a size 28. So that's a 50 bust, 44 waist and 52 hip. So nice and size inclusive. And the fabric I chose for this one, we've got this beautiful lyocell fabric. It's a grey, sort of bluey grey and white stripe. Really lovely and silky soft. Thanks to this, because it's lyocell, it's just absolutely gorgeous. It'd be so nice against the skin, and I just thought it would look really cute sewn up into the main version on the pattern packet with the crew neck and the short puff sleeves. Thought that one would look great. And then the next pattern I want to share with you is McCall's 8556. So this one's an interesting one. Another shirt dress, and I did notice lots of shirt dresses when I was doing my research for spring trends recently. I love a shirt dress, I just find them very casual and easy to wear. But with this one, I think you've got some quite sort of stark differences in the different styles. So the main image on the pattern packet is a maxi length skirt. It's gathered at the waist, so the skirt's very full. It's a button down front. You've got a collar and a lapel. And then there's gathers at the bottom of the bodice as well. So the bodice has got a bit of fullness to it. And then it's got quite a wide short sleeve with a band or a cuff, and then a strap with a button to secure that. Almost like a nod to a utility sort of style there. But I really like the sort of, it's quite dramatic, it's quite sort of full on. And certainly in the fabric that they've chosen on the pattern packet, it's a very glamorous style. But then you've got the other options, which are for the shorter dress, which is a more wearable everyday dress, which is the one I would go for. And you've got all those same lovely shirt dress features. You've got that gathering for a bit of sort of fullness in the skirt, which is really pretty. But I just love the style of the collar and those really nice cuffs on the sleeves, but then that sort of balanced out. It's almost quite sort of structured on the top, but then balanced out with that lovely full skirt on the bottom and cinched in at the waist. It's got some sort of waistband on it. So yeah, I would go for the short version of that. Again, another dress I could see myself wearing day in, day out in the summer. This one runs up to a size 26, so a 48 bust, 41 waist and a 50 hip. And it can be sewn up in a range of sort of woven fabrics. Linen blends was one of the ones that was mentioned. And when I was doing my trends research for the spring, there was a lot of red about again, which I was surprised at because it seems to be really staying, red does, the last few seasons, but I'm happy with that. I love a bit of red. And we've got this gorgeous linen cotton mix fabric. And I just thought the short version would look adorable in this. It'd be a lovely everyday dress. I really want to make this. I love this linen cotton fabric. I've made loads of stuff in it. And I just think it would look really chic. You know, you can imagine it paired with gold accessories, maybe some gold sandals, but it would be easy to dress down as well for every day, thanks to the fact that it is that shirt dress style. The next one I wanted to share is a really cute set of pyjamas, which I also desperately need to make. I can never find any that I like to buy, and yes, I do need to make some for that reason. But these are McCall's 8563. There's a cute sort of shorts and short sleeve version, and then there's a short sleeve version with wide leg trousers as well. But just lots of lovely, pretty details on these. Looks like there's a bit of a shirring around the waist on view B, and then a little bit of shirring perhaps at the hem of the sleeve to create like a little trumpet sleeve, a full sort of puff sleeve, a really pretty oversized collar with a ruffle edge, button down at the front, and again almost that little sort of peplum style. And then the shorts to go with that. And then the version that is paired with the long trousers, a really cute ruffle finish to the neckline, which reminds me of the Francesca blouse I made by Style Art Patterns. It's that sort of style. It's got a little tie at the front. And just really nice to just treat yourself to a really pretty but comfortable pair of pyjamas. I think I would probably go for the long trouser version, or perhaps the shorts, but yeah, I just really liked it. It runs up to a size XXL, which is a 48 bust, 41.5 waist and a 50 hip. And I thought this beautiful Pima cotton lawn would be great for some pyjamas like that. It's just really pretty. Love the design, love the colours. I thought that would work really well and would feel like a treat getting into those every night. The next pattern I want to share is McCall's 8569. So this is a retro vintage Laura Ashley re-release. These patterns have been incredibly popular. You've got different styles here. You've got a midi length dress, a maxi length dress, and then you've also got a shirt / blouse as well. They've all got a big 70s pointy collar. They've all got what looks like pin tucks or pleats on the bodice. And then you've got your different sleeve options. So the short sleeves look like they're gathered at the sleeve head again and quite full, but just finished with the standard hem. There's a suggestion of some trimming around the hem of the sleeves. And then the long version are some of my favourite styles of sleeves, just those lovely balloon sleeves that finish in a little elasticated hem. The skirt on the dresses is gathered at the waist and just very, very simple. Quite full, I would say, but yeah, just a really cute pattern. Lots of lovely little details to get your teeth into on this one, and I love a project like that where you're doing lots of little cute details. I think it just keeps me interested. This one runs up to a size 24, so a 46 bust, 39 waist and a 48 hip, and I just thought the shirt version could look really cute sewn up in this other Pima cotton lawn fabric that we've got with this multicoloured design on it, just really unusual and quite 70s vibes to that, I feel. So that was my choice for that one. Don't forget all these patterns, all these fabrics, they're all linked below. You can purchase them all on our website. The next pattern is McCall's 8552. So this is a trend that is definitely on the cards for spring. This sort of preppy look, that sort of tweed boucle style dress, sort of fitted shift dress, whether it's got a sort of round neck or whether it's got like this dress, it's got a collar and a button down front. And this particular dress, you've also got the option for patch pockets on the front thigh, but also at the bust. Short sleeve version, a long sleeve version finished with a deep cuff, cute little collar, very nice little dress. Again, something I think I would find relatively easy to wear day to day. So it goes up to a size 26, which is a 48 bust, 41 waist and a 50 hip. And the fabric I chose for this one is this lovely, fresh, sort of definite spring vibes wool mix fabric that we've got that I'm hoping to make myself a little jacket out of. That's sort of part of the preppy look, those Chanel style jackets. I'm hoping I get round to doing that. Some of my favourite fashion bloggers were wearing some sort of pink hue boucle jackets and things for their sort of latest spring campaign, and I immediately thought of this fabric and thought, oh yeah, that would work really well. So yeah, that was my fabric choice for that one. So yeah, and I'm hoping to make a jacket in that, but I think it would look great. And then we've also got McCall's 8561, so it was a big release, this one, lots of really good designs. Now 8561 is a skirt and jacket, but I feel like this is incredibly on trend as well. So the jacket is definitely oversized, and this reminds me of another one of my favourite fashion bloggers, a girl called Liz, and she's the master of wearing these oversized jackets and just looking really chic. She sort of, she's a mum of 3, and her sort of angle really is she wears wearable things for every day, but sort of makes them look nice and styles them, and she's got a really big following, and she just gives me a lot of inspiration, and I could just see her in this jacket. It's got all your classic sort of denim jacket sort of vibes, but it is really has got a modern twist. So it's oversized, it's got really big patch pockets on it, it's got lots of top stitching detail on it, it's got a collar, it's got a button down front, the sleeves even look sort of relatively oversized, they're quite wide at the cuff, and then there's a cute little denim skirt that you can make as well if you want to make a cord set. And the fabric I chose for this one is our lovely bright blue denim, which I just think is perfect for spring. It's definitely got spring vibes, blue skies, that's what we're all dreaming of. So yeah, embracing that with that jacket I think would be a perfect make for spring. And then just a couple more now. I think the next one I wanted to share was McCall's 8562. So this is really good value. You're getting a lot of different styles in this pattern. You're getting a sort of dress coat / jacket. You're getting a cute shift dress. I think there are trousers included. There's also a top included as well. So lots and lots of different styles to make here. And it runs up to a size 24. So a 46 bust, 39 waist and a 48 hip. And I thought that I think it's, I don't know if it's B or C, I think it's C, yeah it's C, is like the sort of almost like a swing coat, like almost like a dress coat. And I thought we've had some really lovely jacquard fabrics in, and I used to have a beautiful dress coat many years ago when I was sort of in my 20s. I remember my old boss used to call it my Sergeant Pepper coat, but it was a beautiful jacquard fabric, like a silver, and it was like a swing coat, and it was just so useful to have, and I always felt really lovely when I wore it to go out for the evening. I wore it, and then I eventually spilt red wine on it, which was a bit of a disaster. So then that was the end of that. But I did get my wear out of it, and I did love it. And I do think a dress coat is a really nice thing to have in your wardrobe to reach for on those occasions when you want to feel a little bit special and dressed up. And I thought this jacquard fabric would be beautiful for that. It's got this gorgeous floral design on it. I love the blue hues. I just think it's really, really pretty. So yeah, that was my choice for that. And then finally, we have a really beautiful, glamorous dress, which is McCall's. Let me just get the number for you. It's McCall's 8555. It's an absolute Hollywood siren style dress, oozes glamour and elegance. It's got 2 pieces that cover the bust that are gathered under the bust that then join the skirt, which is either a full length or a short skirt. There is actually a waistband piece under the bust, I do apologise, which has got a lovely curved seam. And then, yeah, it's got a lovely either maxi skirt or a short skirt. It's a halter neck, so it's open at the back. It's very, very gorgeous, very beautiful. It runs up to a size 28, so a 50 bust, 44 waist and a 52 hip. And it's designed to be sewn up in things like satins and crepe de chines, rayon chalets, things that are lovely and silky and smooth and drapey. And we managed to restock this fabric, which was so popular last year. It's a lyocell base, but it's just got the most beautiful print on it. I just love these colours, that sort of pale sagey green background and then that lovely magenta and purple. It's just a really unusual combination of colours, and I thought actually that dress would look beautiful in this, and it is so silky soft, it would be perfect for it. So that was my choice for that one. So do check out the links below. You can purchase all the patterns I've shown you today and the fabrics on our website. Do jump on and take a look. If you like what you see today, please like and subscribe, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time.